scary thunder there. There's a spooky old building up here. There's claw marks all over the cabin. Biggest raindrops I've ever seen. Alright. Here it is. Absolute madness. So there isn't a single person out here. Eaten alive now by all the bugs. Nearly 4 in the morning. Minutes to midnight. Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jarl, and I live the entire winter and summer seasons in my van in the Arctic, all by myself. Many ask why I live this life alone, without a partner, a wife, or anyone to hold me company. And I will try to answer that question in this video. It's always the same. It's just a mess, not for the faint at heart. So please keep watching. Good morning from the Arctic. It's a very warm morning here. It's probably 25 outside, but inside now it's 32. So that's much warmer than what I'm used to having in the van. No Arctic blizzards here now. I'm right outside of Jokkmokk in Arctic Sweden, just north of the polar circle. Been having 3 days here now, and I don't know if I'm gonna move on today or if I'm gonna stay a little bit longer. We'll see. It's such a beautiful place here by the river. All the birds playing and the running water, but it's really hot here in the sun, so maybe a more sheltered place would be better. But weather's gonna change. It's gonna get rainy again, so have to see. But now the most important meal of the day, coffee, and that should take care of all decision making. gonna sit outside in the sun today, I think. Or in the shade, rather. Cheers, my friends. What a beautiful, beautiful morning. Or it's 10:30 now, so not quite a morning, but I'm loving it. There's nobody else on this side of the river. I'm completely alone out here. But on the other side of the river, there's like a little parking space with a few vans. This is kind of a secret spot now. Lovely and cool here. And there's a little bit of a breeze, so there's no bugs. I've been running my little bug thing inside all through the night, so it also keeps the bugs away from the proximity of the van, it seems like. It's always the same. I feel like I'm not able to make any sound decisions or anything until I've had my coffee, and then my ideas and my creativity starts coming back to me. That's pretty cool. Love that about coffee. So here's the view towards the other direction. Lovely, lovely space here in the Arctic. This is Arctic summer. Uh-oh, here comes the bugs. How different is Arctic summer to Arctic winter? Right now it's just perfect everything. Of course there's more people here in summer, because at this time of the year it's accessible, but it's a long ways to get all the way to the north. In winter, that's a totally different story. Then it's not accessible in the same way. It's a lot of ice and snow to get through to get to the Arctic in winter. Not for the faint at heart in a van. And the hardest thing about winter is, of course, the heating. That seems to be causing most trouble for people that have trouble with their vehicles or vans or trucks or whatever they're using. It's as soon as it gets below -30, diesel heaters tend to start failing, and that's the most critical part, really. There's some kids on the other side whose only mission in life is to throw things in the water. Branches and rocks. Alright, on the road again. Not gonna go far, an hour and a half further north in the Arctic here in Sweden. Love this place. Stayed here 3 nights. Hello there, my friend. This is the best place to walk, but I need to pass you, my friends. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah. All right, that plateau in front of us there is Mudus National Park. That whole big forest area there. I've been in there doing loops 3 times, I think. 2 or 3 times, like multi-day backpacking trips. Really gorgeous area. Now we got a proper reindeer stampede here. Let's see if we can get through this. Come on. Come on. So I turned into a reindeer herder here. This is not good. Get out of here now. Hey there. Hello. 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 Burp, 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 burp. Oh, look at the tiny one. Come on, come on. Oh, this is pretty difficult because they are taking their time here. Come on, you kid. That was they won't really move. You gotta be very careful so you don't run them over. Fun with the reindeer. And first time you go to the Arctic, it's like, oh, I hope I'll see a reindeer. That's like, I don't know, going to Lamar Valley in Yellowstone hoping you'll see a bison. So over there is Mudus National Park. Up through the hills there, deep into the woods. Back on gravel again. So far pretty good, but a little bit of washboardy and the uphills. Beautiful flowers and green. so there isn't a single person out here. Got this road all to myself, just going through the Arctic on dirt roads. These are amazingly good dirt roads. Almost like frozen mud. Alright, we're getting into a little town called Nattavaara, I think. I don't know how much of a town it is, but it is showing on Google Maps. And they got pavement in town, apparently. Nattavaara. Looks cozy. Oh yeah, it's super cozy. Very, very nice. I'd live here. Little railway town here. Looks like a station building. They got a little store here. Just love these small Swedish towns in the forest here. The bugs are absolutely crazy here. Look. They're just everywhere. Look back here on the van. Don't know what these are, like some big flies or something. Alright, I think I found my camp spot here, deep in the Swedish Arctic woods. And I like it here. I think I can find a little bit of shade behind these trees here. Had a huge amount of bugs on my van when I stopped half an hour ago, but it seems a little bit better here. It's so warm, it's 25 to 30 degrees, and the forecast says 17 degrees, but the sun has been baking and the bugs have been really bad. There's thunderstorms on the forecast and cooler weather, but it's not happening. I'm just eaten alive now by all the bugs. Trying to get out of the forest here. I'm gonna go into Gällivare and get some groceries, and I have a decision to make. I'm considering going out to the coast to Lofoten. Although I hate that place, I also love it. You know, like the girlfriend that is toxic. I'm considering going there, just being mentally prepared. Maybe I'll go to Vesterålen or Andøya instead, because I'm gonna meet my good friend, music producer Toby Gadd, in 2 weeks in Lofoten. He's flying in from LA, and they're gonna stay in Airbnbs for a week, and I'm just scratching like crazy now. Oh, I had trouble closing one of the windows in the van, and I just overdid. Staying outside, getting eaten alive by these bugs. So now it's just, I put on long pants, and it's just a mess. Ooh. So the reason why I want to go to the coast is actually that I love it here in the forest, but the bugs are getting really bad now. And we're gonna have rain, and then we're gonna have warm weather, so it's gonna get even worse. And I managed to keep them outside at night using my little Mr. Mosquito thing here that I run on electricity through the night. But just getting prepared now to leave has been an ordeal. Just like, yeah, there's so many crazy bugs now. It's the mosquitoes and the smaller ones, and then again the big black flies that bite you so hard. I think I got a few of those. I got stung really bad on my legs. Alright, better not think about it and get going. Beautiful place here. These 2 cars, locals, arrived in the morning to go for a walk, and if you want to know where this is, you can sign up to my Patreon or become a member here on my YouTube channel, and I post my maps every week. I update where I'm going and stuff, so you can find these spots here. Gotta love these Arctic forests. Really enjoying this. Look at those clouds. It's just been rain on the forecast for days, but it hasn't really happened. I'm really longing for some rain now. It's been pretty stifling a few days, and you can really feel it when the bugs start picking up. Well, here it comes. Those are some big drops. Huh. It's like 2 weeks delayed. I don't know if you can see that, but that's gotta be some of the biggest raindrops I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like that. That's insane. Huh. It's like golf ball raindrops. Not a lot of them, but huge. All right, here it is. Gotta love it. Absolutely on time, and the temperature dropped 10 degrees. So I'm loving that. Kind of over warm weather. And we are in Gällivare. Was that a flash of lightning out there? I don't know. So this is Gällivare, mining town. Or to quote the RV traveler, mining is huge here. One of my favorite channels on YouTube, actually. This is awesome for my windshield here because it kind of makes it possible to clean off all the bugs using the wipers. Alright, got some groceries, and it's really going off here with the thunder. While I was inside the store, it went boom several times. So yeah, not been able to film the lightning, but it's been pretty awesome. Went off right as I got into my van here, so gonna keep heading north. Gonna take more back roads. Just open floodgates. Pretty intense. Here we go again with the giant drops. Amazing. I wonder if we'll see some lightning over there. That is looking pretty mean. Arctic thunderstorm. Feel like we needed this. It's crazy. Absolute madness. Back on a significant dirt road. It is quite shaky. I wasn't expecting dirt roads today, but you never know here in the Swedish Arctic forests. Well, I found this beautiful spot by the river here. It is only 4 o'clock and the mosquitoes are crazy by the river here, but I don't think I can avoid that. Look here. I don't know if you can see them, but they are thick. But but look at this river here. Amazingly beautiful. I don't think I can avoid mosquitoes today. Look at this. That's nasty. Wonder if I can get my propane turned on. Alright, so I set up camp here in the middle of nowhere in Arctic Sweden. Just by this river though, and it's beautiful. I've had to find all my mosquito gear. Got my bag here with different stuff. And I brought out my thermocell backpacker, and I fired that up when I had my door open, but can't really use it indoors. But I'm using the Mr. Mosquito here. That's for indoor use. And I brought out my Bushman and my Mygga mosquito spray. And this is where I'm at. Luckily it's cooled down a lot. And we're at around 15 degrees now. Celsius, so 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's overcast, so I'm not getting roasted in here. And it's raining. That's very nice. I love that. But the river view is beautiful. So feet up, just relax. Well, here's my first sight of the midnight sun of the year. Just breaking through the clouds slightly there in the treetops. Didn't expect to see it with it being this cloudy, but here it is. So that's the low point before it starts rising again. Nearly 4 in the morning. And that's the sun. Already making an impact here. in the rain. The weirdest Arctic weather. Oh, back to bed. Good morning. This is what we got. Thunderstorms have been rolling through. Good morning and welcome to a rainy Arctic morning here. It's gonna be thunderstorms. It has been thunderstorms. There were several thunder booms going off. Right now. Yeah, that's definitely on the forecast, and I'm gonna make the most important meal of the day while we wait for more of this weather. And it's a pretty cool place to be holed up waiting for something to happen. I'm gonna crack this window here. Hopefully the bugs will stay out, because I'm running the little kind of Mr. Mosquito thing here. I don't want to take down the bug net like that while you're here, because I'm sure you want to see the outside. Cheers, my friends. Sunday morning, got the most important meal of the day here. And the rain stopped. Forecast looks rather clumsy. Oh yeah, still thunderstorms now at 10. Anyway, I have a plan to keep on moving today anyway. 2 different routes I've been looking at to get up to Karesuando on the Swedish-Finnish border. Remember, I was up there and had that Christmas snowstorm in that little cozy town there. Then I might head over to Norway towards Tromsø and Lyngen for a little bit less warm weather. I'm not going to Tromsø because that's a tourist trap. It's amazing here in the Arctic when you go off the beaten path, and there's not a lot of people here. I've heard horror stories about Lofoten this year, so that might be really stressful, but I have to go there anyway to meet my friend Toby. Wow, getting some massive thunder now. I didn't catch it completely. You could still hear the afterthought. Just raining and raining and raining today. No mosquitoes though. I don't know why, but I think my little Mr. Mosquito down here is doing its job perfectly. So running the Starlink here, you can see it's pulling only 11 watts. That's pretty good. It's just a rainy and gloomy day here. Very cozy though. Gonna get some breakfast now, and then I'll be off, I think. Yeah, so breakfast is this Swedish muesli here with banana and yogurt. Get this yogurt as well, so everything is Swedish. And got a problem with my freezer just being full of stuff now. And here's one thing that does not need to be in the freezer, and that's my spaghetti sauce. So my way of doing bananas without having to dirty chopping board or a knife is like this. Breakfast, lunch. It is actually noon now, so it's definitely more lunch than breakfast. Alright, tiny town of Kangus in Arctic Sweden. Gonna see if I can find a store here. We're very close to Finland now, so I think there should definitely be a store here somewhere. Let's see. Looks closed. It was Sunday closed. That's okay. I don't really need anything right now. Look at this amazing Arctic river here. Yeah, so this is pure Swedish Arctic forest. Pretty much on the border with Finland to the east. It's a very bumpy road for a tarmac road. It's every few seconds there's like a big dump. Got reindeer everywhere here now. Got so many brilliant places to camp here in the forests. Like right there. And it's just way too early. It's not even 3 o'clock. And with this heat, it says 22 degrees Celsius now. They're not sharing the road. That's for sure. Are you having trouble with the bugs, my friend? Oh, there you go. We're right on the Finnish-Swedish border here now. The border is in the river in front of us. So that on the other side there is Finland. They probably have a winter road across here. Across the ice in winter, I would guess. Pretty cool. Would have loved to camp right on the border here, but doesn't look like that's gonna be possible. Even more tiny Swedish border towns here. Really cool. It's just awesomeness everywhere. I'd love to have a little house here on the border. Probably get them pretty cheap. Huh. Awesome stuff. What does this say? Storyboards. Yeah, it's just info on this county. The farthest outpost of Kiruna municipality is right here, which pretty much makes it the furthest outpost in Sweden. It's pretty spooky in here, actually. There's some old abandoned buildings and stuff. Going on this gravel road here. It's not bad. I think I'm nearly at the end of it. I had no idea how far this would go in here. And everything looks abandoned here. This is just different. Still waiting for thunderstorms. I think that's the end of the road up there. Yeah, this is a good camp, I guess, but there's way too much sun. I don't want to be in the sun now. Definitely stay here without any problem. Not gonna be exposed to the sun for many hours yet. Alright, this place I like. I'm gonna be sheltered from the sun now for the rest of the day. This is nice. And I've got woods out here. Place for a bear to come through. Alright, I just heard the loudest sound of thunder, and this stuff here is coming in towards my van. The wind picked up. Helps a lot with the bugs. So I think that's a storm building up there. There's thunderstorms on the forecast now, so on top there, I think. And there's a cold wind coming from that direction. That's very nice, actually, because it's been too warm. What a beautiful place this is. This forest here. I'm so remote now. I'm always off grid. Could be a lot of fun stuff in this forest here. This is bear country. There's the first raindrop. Can't see any clouds above me, but probably coming with the wind here now. So better get down and into the van again. Oh, here we go. This looks big. Ooh. Listen to that. Ooh. That's crazy. That was some scary thunder there. Hope we don't get a forest fire here. It's pretty dry. I'm kind of way back in here, so I wouldn't want to be on the inside of a fire here. Well, from thunder to my neighbor from Bryne and the son of one of my teammates when I was a kid, who scores 2 goals against Brazil. Erling Braut Haaland. That is so amazing. Wow. Beating Brazil. That is crazy. Yeah, so that's my evening here deep in the Arctic forest of Sweden. And I've been watching the match, and it's just crazy that this could happen, because Brazil is the biggest football nation in the world, and tiny little Norway, like the biggest game in Norwegian football history. And he gets to play the drum for the rowing. Love this. And I also love Sweden. And Finland, right over there, basically. Yeah, this is pretty big. Well, that was fun. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and there's the sun just skirting the horizon over there. Can't really, oh, there. You see it clearly. That's the midnight sun. Over there. 1 o'clock. And it's a beautiful evening, or night, morning almost, here in the Swedish forest on the border with Finland. I'm on this lonely road here. Nobody here. This is where you'll see a bear coming through, a young bear, or through the woods here, disappearing over there. Beautiful spot. There's the van. And we're getting the classic mist coming in down here. There you can see the sun as well. Behind the trees. The mosquitoes are really bad now. The wind died down, and better get back inside. Alright. Hope I didn't bring any of them in. Yeah, time to go to bed. Okay, my friends, I have been hiding in the woods and dirt roads for the past 2 weeks now, and I'm considering today getting into the thick of it, going back into more touristy areas. I haven't decided yet. My choice now is to go up into Finland and over to Kilpisjärvi, and then over towards the Tromsø area. Tromsø is a shit place with just a ton of cruise tourists and fly-in tourists and just overrun with people. But that might be my direction. I could also go up to the inner reaches of Arctic Norway to Kautokeino and to Karasjok in that area. So I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna drive to Karesuando at the border of Sweden and Finland and see if I can make a decision from there. I need to be in Lofoten in less than 2 weeks to meet my friend. So I have to go there anyway, so maybe I'll go out to those islands and just mentally prepare for it being really bad with people out there. It's so funny. It seems like everyone's flocking to Lofoten and it's so overrun. There's a spooky old building up here. Let's go and take a look. This is something I saw coming in this way, and you always wonder what's in here. Look at this. Bones. More bones. Huh. Not much left in here in this tiny cabin. There's another thing there. Wonder if that's a toilet outhouse. Oh, there's a fireplace. I didn't notice at the time I filmed this, but check out the claw marks on this cabin. There's claw marks all over the cabin. So what is it? A bear? Werewolf? Something else? Right here on the side. Kind of feels like a place of ghosts. Wouldn't want to stay here. Somebody made a fire here. Another reason for going out to the coast is to get away from the bugs. There's just so much less bugs out there. And now it's gonna be raining for a few days, and then it's gonna get very warm here again. That's gonna be the big release of bugs, I'm thinking. Many things to consider here. I actually like it cooler. Getting super hot summers up here in the Arctic in the forests, that's not very pleasant. So I have good measures to deal with the bugs, but I feel like I can't get outside enough because it's just overpowering you so fast. Here's the reason you got all the bugs. All these swamps in here. It's a lot of wetland Alright, back in Kaasundo. If you remember from this winter, I was here for that Christmas snowstorm. Cool little town right on the border of Sweden and Finland. There's that church I was inside. Alright, got my diesel and got some more mosquito repellent and some more of the pads for the electric Mr. Mosquito thing that I use. And now I'm gonna head into Finland. And then Finland. Across the bridge here. And it's the Northern Lights Road. We've actually been following that for the past few days. Alright. We're in Finland. There's a market here. Let's go and check it out. I'm in Finland and now I gotta make a decision. Should I head out to the coast where all the people are? Already seems like a lot of people here in the area. And it's not looking good, but maybe I'll just bite into the apple and go out to the coast. I think so. Want to get away from the bugs. Okay, I made a decision. I'm going straight out west to the coastal areas of Arctic Norway. I see everyone's going in this direction from here in Finland, which is kind of a crossroads. So I've come out of the forest and the woods and the peaceful and quiet all by myself. On the road I was through the night. There wasn't a single vehicle or person coming by. And now I'm heading into this corridor where everyone's gonna be. So wish me luck on this. I'm just gonna be mentally prepared. It's gonna be hard to find parking places. I'm not gonna find anything with solitude for the next 3 weeks now, I think. But there might be some mighty scenery and a little bit cooler. So let's just be prepared. Try to enjoy it. Alright, I'm heading into this parking area with a bridge that I was at this winter completely alone. I'm gonna go check it out because it's a pretty cool place and I might want to camp here. So there's a bridge here you can walk across, but then there's also apparently kind of a ferry here. Don't know if those people on the other side are preparing to get it to work, or if it's just, I don't know, doesn't look like it's in use, but there are some people with ATVs on the other side. So this is the border between Norway and Sweden, actually, and the border is right in the river, and you can walk across to Sweden on this walking bridge here. All right, quick look at this area. Let's walk into Sweden. Got rain coming in now, so quick look. So I'm in Finland now, and I'm gonna walk back across to Sweden, and this is pretty cool. Oh, there's a moose swimming across the river. See that? That's sweet. Like a singing sound. I wonder if it comes from these wires. Sounds like it. The singing bridge. So here's how they get some vehicles across. Right, we're in Sweden. This is a cool one. A lot of abandoned cars here. The singing bridge. Still hear it. I found my camp and it started raining again. So it is time to get back to what I talked about at the start of the video. The answer to why I live this life alone is quite simple, but complicated at the same time. I want to be able to wake up in the morning and not have anyone else plan my schedule. I want to change my plans and directions whenever I feel like it, without anyone objecting or getting disappointed. I want to read my books and cook my food, enjoy the worst rain and the most extreme blizzards without anyone wanting to be somewhere else. I still want to test the limits of everything, and next winter I will go deeper and harder. I have not always done things like this on my own, but I prefer it very much. This is freedom to me, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I have never been happier than I am now, and I'm not looking for something else beyond the horizon. I'm not looking for another wife or life partner. I have had my share, and it was good times, but there is no empty void inside me that needs filling. I try to stop sometimes and remember to be grateful for this total freedom. Even when people in the comments say, "You should." And no, I'm not getting a dog.